On the investigation into the January.
Okay, so this is some lib news, but also like some funny stuff. White House's records have turned over to the House, which shows the 7-hour gap in Trump's phone logs on January 6th. Trump may have been criminally involved in January 6th. It's like one of those things. It's kind of like it's basically kind of like the conversation that we were having about like Joe Brandon openly stating like, you know, Putin's got to go, right? And then everyone was like, wow, I can't believe you're saying that. I can't believe you're saying that. Like, well, I mean, motherfucker, he has sanctions. Like, yeah, what do you think? Like, yeah, we knew already. It's just, it's the same as this. Like, oh, wow, I can't believe Donald Trump, I can't believe Donald Trump may have been criminally involved with January 6th. That's crazy. It was crazy when he literally was saying, like, you know, we got to storm the streets and kept lying over and over again about how the election was stolen. But this, I mean, this is, wow. This comes as a surprise to me. I think.
6 assault on the Capitol. CBS News and the Washington Post have obtained White House records of President Trump's activities that day, and they reveal a nearly 8-hour gap in entries in his call log and his daily diary. This gap raises big questions about what the president was doing at the time and whether he was using a so-called burner phone, maybe a couple of them. Those are disposable and untraceable.
Damn, he's so fucking cool, dude. He had burners, dog. What is he, a drug dealer? What is this shit? That's dope as fuck. Are they trying to make Trump sound cooler than he actually is? Did you guys know he had a hole-in-one, by the way, the other day? Fucking awesome. He's so sick.
Chief Election and Campaign Correspondent Robert Costa. This is his reporting, along with Bob Woodward of the Washington Post. And Robert joins us now. Bob.
Guys, he's got two phones, one for the plug and one for the hose, okay?
Good to see you. You break another big story here. Good morning.
Good morning. We have obtained 11 pages of internal White House records from the day of the attack that were turned over to the January 6th committee. They show for the first time a detailed and official account of Trump's phone calls and behind-the-scenes activities that day. They also notably contain a gap in the official records during the assault. Something is missing, since the gap stands in contrast to extensive public reporting about his calls at the time.
As chaos engulfed the Capitol building on January 6th, President Trump spoke repeatedly on the phone with allies and supporters, some of whom urged him to put an end to the violence. But none of those calls are reflected in the 11 pages of those White House records for January 6th given to the House Select Committee. There is a massive 7-hour and 37-minute gap in calls from 11:17 a.m. to 6:54 p.m., which includes the most violent period of the attack. CBS News has confirmed at least 2 calls during the attack that do not appear on the phone log or the daily diary. One call from Trump to Utah Republican Mike Lee, and another call to Trump from House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy, who described it to Norah O'Donnell by phone as the violence was unfolding. The committee is now investigating whether the president and top aides used so-called burner or disposable phones to avoid scrutiny of their calls during that time. The logs do show several incoming and outgoing calls on the morning of January 6, including from Rudy Giuliani and former President Trump's chief strategist, Steve Bannon. At 8:37 a.m., Trump spoke with Bannon, who sources say told him to call Vice President Mike Pence and urge him to block certification of the election. Trump later did phone Pence, failing to persuade him. But that call is not listed in the records. There is a listing at 11:17 a.m. The president talked on a phone call to an unidentified person. CBS News has learned the Pence call was in that time frame. There's also a lengthy gap in records of the former president's movements during the attack, as recorded in his daily diary. At 1:21 p.m., the records note the president met with his valet. That notation signifies the president's return to the Oval Office from the rally. The next entry isn't until 4:03. The president went to the Rose Garden, it reads, where he participated in a video message to supporters.
This was a fraudulent election, but we can't.
Remember when he asked nicely? Wow, what more do you libs want from him? Okay.
play into the hands of these people. We have to have peace. So go home.
Bob Woodward said uncovering former President Trump's actions in those nearly 8 hours will be a key part of the committee's investigation.
These records seem to have...
So what's going to happen? Like, because the thing I always wonder is, like, whenever we talk about Donald Trump, like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen is he's going to be the next president of the United States of America again. Okay? That's what's going to happen. So it's cool. Like, you do this, you do all this, but, you know.
Disappeared. This is the day when they're protesting the January 6th effort to certify who's president. And the certification was that Joe Biden won.
I'm not gonna lie, Bob Woodward was a piece of shit for holding back that phone call from Trump where he unambiguously stated he knew COVID was dangerous for his book. Yeah, that literally shows you exactly where Bob Woodward's allegiances lie, by the way. Okay. Homie straight up was just like, this is really good for my book. I'm going to keep it. This is major bag alert for you tomorrow, brother. What? Who fueled Donald Trump's stolen election myth? Plot to overturn the election. Oh, Frontline is doing another docu-series on this? Oh, yeah.
And 1,000 people attacked the Capitol right at that time that there's this gap. Who was he talking to? What was he doing?
Last night, Trump said in his statement, quote, "I have no idea what a burner phone is. To the best of my knowledge, I have never even heard the term," end quote. A Trump spokesperson said that Trump had nothing to do with the records and assumed any and all of his phone calls were recorded and preserved.
Oh, boy, Bob, it's an unusual morning when you're saying President of the United States and burner phone in the same sentence. It's also an unusual morning when you're talking about a federal judge in California ruling just yesterday that former President Trump, quote, likely...
Bro, I love that he said he doesn't know what a burner phone is. He definitely knows what a burner phone is. Come on, dude.
Committed, end quote, multiple crimes in his efforts to stop Congress from certifying President Biden's 2020 election victory. What more can you tell us about that?
It's just the funniest thing because it's like possibly the wackest way to try to stop the election. But also it's the best way because it's like a way where it's the most liberal way because liberals love rules, right? They're incredibly annoying about rules. And it's the most liberal way to try to like run interference on certifying the election results. Like, ooh, if we stop the election results from being certified, maybe that means we'll be able to stop the election results. Like, ooh, it's so sick. Ooh, no one will see this coming. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Tony, it's a very serious statement. Judge David Carter ruled that he found it, quote, more likely than not.
But even while it was happening, even while that was happening, if you recall, I was like, well, what do they think is going to happen? You know what I mean? Are we just going to magically be like, oh, I guess we're just going to throw our hands to the side and be like, oops, I guess Trump is permanently president now. You know, because this like largely symbolic thing that was supposed to happen has not happened. So I guess he's president now. Like what even if it was successful and wasn't this like psychotic last ditch effort, scared the shit out of me, dude. What the fuck? Oh, you just walked right in here, dude. Holy fuck. You know, I'm already scared because, you know, comedians and commentators are under attack in this country, unlike they ever have been, you know? Get on the mic. What's wrong? Why are you...
Nothing, dude. I'm just tired.
We try to use this as the double cam or no?
Telling me or
No,
are
I
you
can't.
showing me?
Shouldn't do that here. M3. Yeah.
Wow. Camera now showing up in your feed, though.
It's fine.
All right.
Bro, you want to get a little bit closer here or what? Fucking annoying, man. He's just like... On sets, we have markers, okay, of where you're supposed to be. Yeah. Move it. No, it's not going to fit underneath. Oh.
What's up?
Just like... We're watching Donald Trump talk about how he definitely didn't try to steal the election. Was Will Smith's slap an Ottoman slap, you think, in your mind, in your assessment? Okay, he can't speak right now because he's doing some shit. That he's doing hot girl shit.
That Trump and his legal advisor, John Eastman, engaged in criminal conduct as they pushed Pence in Congress to hold off on certification. Carter wrote, quote, if Dr. Eastman and President Trump's plan had worked, it would have permanently ended the peaceful transition of power, undermining American democracy and the Constitution. He added, if the country does not commit to pursuing accountability for those responsible, the court fears January 6 will repeat itself. In a statement, Eastman's attorney said his client has an unblemished record as an attorney and disagrees with the judge's findings.
All right.
Can you talk about the F-35 or no?
I mean, I have nothing to do with it.
I know, but can you talk shit on it?
No.
Okay, never mind then.
It's not that I can't, it's that I won't.
Why?
Because it's a marvel of engineering.
Oh, okay, dude. Wow, dude. Even when it's your competition, you still suck up, huh? Like, might get that Lockheed Martin job one day, brother.
Right, dude.
I said F-35s are dog shit, and people in the chat were very mad at me. They were saying, like, that's not true. I will never let that go. That's what one chatter said.
I appreciate that chatter. Yeah, I mean, they're airplanes. What else is there to talk about?
They're up. Airplanes are up. Okay. By the way, this is a very real statement from Donald Trump. Here's Donald Trump's statement on a hole-in-one he made over the weekend playing with Ernie Els, Ken Duke, Gene Sars, and Mike Goodles. Trump says it was a 5-iron from 181, which sailed magnificently into a rather strong wind with approximately 5 feet of cut. Many people are asking, so I'll give it to you now.
Said F-35s are notoriously down.
They're notoriously down. Yeah, that's true. especially when it rains, okay? Or there's lightning.
Or if the pilot's too small.
Okay, well, you know. So you are going to talk shit about it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow, look at that, dude. It seems like you are. Okay, many people are asking, so I'll give it to you now. It is 100% true. While playing with the legendary golfer Ernie Els, winner of 4 majors and approximately 72 other tournaments throughout the world, Gene Sars, winner of the blah, 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 I don't care. Both excellent tour players, I made a hole-in-one. It took place at Trump International Golf Club in West Palm Beach, Florida on the 7th hole, which was playing 181 yards into the slight wind. This is some Jusha shit, dude.
I was about to say, this is some like Kim Jong-un shit.
Yeah, it's so fire. It's so tight. We need like a Jusha president. You know what I mean? America first. Isolationism. That's self-reliance. That's Jusha self-reliance. Maybe that's why he was trying to put tariffs on China. So he was like, we need to do manufacturing here. We can no longer rely on China. We must rely on ourselves. I mean, dude, that's awesome, dude. Who the fuck... who the fuck writes like a newsletter about their hole-in-one? It took place at Trump International Golf Club in West Palm Beach, Florida on the 7th hole.
Gotta have that plug, dude.
Which was playing 181 yards into a slight wind. I hit a 5-iron, which sailed magnificently into a rather strong wind with approximately 5 feet of cut, whereupon it bounced twice and went clank into the hole. Clank. These great tour players noticed it before I did because their eyes are slightly better. But on that one hole only, their swings weren't. Anyway, there's a lot of chatter about it, quite exciting, and people everywhere seem to be asking for the facts. Dude, come on. Playing with that group of wonderful, talented players was a lot of fun. The match was Ernie and me with no strokes against Gene, Mike, and Ken. I won't tell you who won because I'm a very modest individual, and you will then say I was bragging, and I don't like people who brag. So he said he won without saying he won.
Wait, is this real?
Yes.
I also like that he says, oh, their eyesight's better than me, but he doesn't say that it's much better. It's like slightly better.
No. He said, but that's the only thing. Okay. Wait, there's a video for it, for the record. There's a video of it, of him walking up to the hole in one. No?
No, those are probably memes.
No. I saw it. I saw a video. I watched a video.
Bro, if there was a real video, it would be plastered everywhere.
No, it's not, because he's no longer popping like that, dude. He's literally been destroyed by mainstream media. Like, libtard media has like killed him, dude. Look, yeah, there is here.
President made a hole-in-one, 180-yard 5-iron.
Also, I just gotta point out here that like he looks hot as fuck, dude. He looks like he looks
hair out?
He looks like he's in remarkable shape. Look at that ass, dude. My lord, how thick.
That's great.
I have to say, post-presidency's fitting him pretty well.
Thank you. That's great.
The guys want a picture with you.
Dude, he looks fucking jacked, dude. He just looks fucking sick. He looks sick. Anyone who doesn't recognize that Trump is looking sick, Trump looking like a Pixar mom, oh my God. True. Yeah, he's got that Pixar mom ass, dude. I respect that. I respect it. He's got a whole lot of ass, and I respect it. Revenge bod? It's so funny watching old white guys try to like high five each other because like they just don't know how to do it. Look at that.
You don't see that very often. Unbelievable.
Well, after this video, I do believe it more, and I want to congratulate him.
Thank you. See, you're an honest American. You're not like these liberals who want to like take it away from Trump. You know what I mean? He clearly got a hole in one, and, you know, that's it.
For him, man.
Jamie Lee Curtis, Ukraine.
So what happened in Turkey?
Turkey's saving the world. Bro, look at this, bro.
I didn't even read it. What happened?
Now, this is a slap the world would have loved to see. Hashtag stand with Ukraine.
Oh, wow. I just realized that.
I can't. Dude, come on. No fly zone. No fly zone. No fly zone.
No flex zone, dude.
Peacekeeper Rail Garrison was restarted by Reagan and still operates today. Saw them in my LA yard in 89. You're supposed to ask Murat about why the X-32 failed?
It was ugly.
Wow.
That's a Boeing plane, dude.
Are you allowed to say that?
And that's my personal.
Hey, if you like this video, please subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss out on any future videos.